You gotta not take the job so seriously that you're not having fun, but you also gotta take your work, pretty seriously at the same time. So it's a balance. And so it's kind of maybe that work hard, play hard, but it's more of the, do your job, make sure that you get your work done, and you're focused on what are the things that are the most important. I originally thought I was going to go into culinary school. I actually had a friend of mine that did, ended up opening a restaurant, and then I said, no, I really want to move more towards, maybe hotel administration. I got into school, I'm like, boy, I don't even want to do that. So I was a confused kid, I guess. And psychology was interesting to me because it was a discipline that was very well-rounded. I'm very fascinated by what motivates people. And so that's what I ended up graduating with. And then, going from there into business, I realized I wanted to be successful, but there was so much I didn't know. So I wanted to go back to school. I did go back to school and get my MBA. And it was at a time in which I was really starting to, accelerate in my career. And it was one of the best things, one of the hardest things to do, frankly, while you're working, but also I thought one of the best things to do. Everybody wanted to have a purpose-driven company. So we decided, we got to do some work, we got to understand what we think it is, and then go down to the front line level, ask folks, go around to some of the offices, why is it that you work for Tyson, and what do you think our larger calling is? And we consistently heard from people that, I joined because I wanted a paycheck, I stayed because it's a family, and I think we can do a lot of great things because we're so big that we can have a positive impact, and not just in local communities, but also around the globe. Failure to not put the right team around me trying to do as much as I thought I could individually, and not allowing people to blossom underneath me, and feeling like, well, I have to carry the burden, I have to help them do what they need to do, and have that turn into a really lousy year. And I can think of not just one example but two examples of that before I learned. But what I need to be doing is bringing skill sets up, give folks the right focus, make sure they have the skills and training that they need, and then the passion to do it. I would say it's the most important thing. Technology has to be front and center. It's really three nodes. There's fixing the base, because we have a massive, not just at Tyson, but all over, agricultural engine that needs to be better. The second thing is alternatives. So we've invested in some companies like Beyond Meat and Memphis Meats that are looking at more sustainable over time options potentially. And then also consumer education. It's really important for consumers to know the pros and cons of some of the technology. So there's some, I would say, misconceptions out there as it relates to GMOs, gene editing. There's like good things that can come out of some of this, but also we got to be careful such that we have the right consumer message and it's all science-based.